Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave, and today we're doing an open the box of what just arrived this morning. Atlantic Sentinels, North Atlantic Convoy Escort 1942-43, a solitaire naval game by Gregory M. Smith and published by Compass Games. Alright, first thing though that I can show you that didn't come in the box but came in the shipping box, 2 black die. A 10-sided and a 6-sided, and I believe on the Compass Games show Thursday night they said that's because the rules talk about black die and they didn't have them in there, so they just stuck them in the shipping box for those of us that ordered for the early game. Okay, let me get this shrink wrap off so we can get the glare out, and then we'll come back to this. All right, let's see on this side. I'm gonna try to read all of it, but it is a, raise this up a little bit. Atlantic Sentinels is a solitaire tactical level game placing you as the senior officer of the escort shepherding a convoy in the North Atlantic from the attacks of U-boats. Okay. It is a complexity 4 out of 10, time scale semi-abstract, 2 missions per month, abstract map scale, individual escorts, U-boats, merchant ships. It's a 1-player. There is an option for 2, but it is designed as a solitaire game. 10 out of 10. Average time to play 10 to 15 minutes for a single mission, 6 to 8 hours for the full career. Okay, and then all the components that we'll get a look at here. All right, so let's pop the box and let's see what we start with. We have a sequence of play cards. Oh, that is a nice touch right there. And here's our white dice. So we have a 20-sided, 2 10-sided, and 2 6-sided to go with the black dice. All right, let's get a look at the sequence of play cards. I like that. For those of you that haven't had games that have these, they can be really handy. So it tells you prepare to play, turn 0, then the next step, the next step, the next step, 4, 5, attack U-boat 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 steps. All right. Sweet, like that. Here is the rules of play. Not very long at all. As you can see, nice and glossy as usual from Compass Games. There's a chart on the back for the U-boat damage listings. 27 pages altogether, includes the index and what comes in the counter sheet. So display mats, so lots of examples of course, and then the rules, but not very long at all, so it shouldn't take much. And if you're familiar with any of Gregory Smith's games, then I'm sure these are going to be along the same line as the U-boat games. Okay, sorry, figured I better grab my glasses so I don't see what I'm doing here. Here's chart A4. Refit, upgrade, air support phase. Okay, and they are 2-sided. Chart C1, U-boat targeting, close range, weather, flak, and aircraft encounter. Chart B, so B1, U-boat torpedo to hit chart, FIDO, homing torpedo, attack damage, escort detection chart, escort, air attack chart, torpedo dead chart, and U-boat damage, and random events, optional, variable U-boat quality, and evasive maneuvers. Table H1. So this looks like names of ships that we will be escorting, and table H2. So these are on 113 ONS 154. Okay, table M1 are small freighters, so we have, and then table M2 large freighters. Chart A1, convoy assignment, encounter chart, Wolfpack size chart, and table M3 tankers. Here's the U-boat combat map, one-sided. So combat map for the U-boat. Chart U1, current U-boat target, Type 7s and Type 9 U-boats. Okay, that's pretty cool. Here's the tactical display. It is two-sided. I'm sure there's a reason for that. We have chart T1B. This is your convoy, and chart T1A. So, yeah, so it must be for different sizes of convoys and your escorts. So you can see there's only 2 rows here. Here there's quite a bit more going on here, and you got a lot more convoy. So, okay, and we'll learn about that as we go. Looks like 1 sheet of counters. This won't take long to clip. I'm used to having to do several. So we have trained, elite, very much like even some of the other Gregory Smith games. Okay. All right, very nice. We have our log sheet. So it goes from February to June, February 42 to June of 43. And we have a mounted operations map. The Labrador Sea. So we're coming out of St. John's in the island of Newfoundland. There's an air gap here. We come up through the Shetland Islands and down to Londonderry in Northern Ireland. And then here's chart E1, the escort group display mat. And it's a mounted board also, very nice. Destroyers, frigates, cutters, and corvettes. Okay, so we have a couple display mats. So, doesn't look like it's going to take a big footprint. Looks like a nice playable size. Keep it nice and tight right here. And then get our counters cut out. And hey, I think this looks like it'll be fun. Shouldn't be too hard to learn. Like I said, I've played a lot of Gregory Smith's games, and I haven't found one I didn't like. So I can't imagine I'm going to have any trouble with this one. But we will go through the rules, do a little test play, and then we'll be ready to get at and let's see how this game plays. I'm looking forward to it. All right, everybody. So we'll like I said, we'll get prepared and then we'll get this out on the table. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And as always, leave me your comments. Give me that thumbs up or like the video, please. I'll see you guys on the next time. Have a good one.